Hi, I'm Dr. Sean Dickers with Portals, and I am a veteran homeschool dad of two, and I love homeschooling. I love to come and talk to you about homeschooling and what an adventure it is for your family, and I think that's my favorite part. All the stories, all the memories, all the things you create as a family as you carry out God's given responsibility to tend to your family and raise your kids. Join us this May at the 2025 Homeschool South Dakota Conference. I'm going to be doing a few sessions, so you can come join those sessions. It's time to renew, refresh, and get ready for a new year of homeschooling. The insidious nature of schooling. Okay, so that title's a little bit of clickbait, but we're going to go through in this session 150 years of American educational history. Being a history buff, I love this kind of thing. And it's helpful for homeschool parents because you often have to explain why you homeschool, why you're doing things the way you're doing, and to know what has been done wrong in the public school model is part of how you're equipped to know how to do things right in the homeschool model. Why leave schooling to do more schooling? That session's a wonderful time, especially for brand new homeschool parents. We often make the mistake that when you leave the public school system or a traditional model of schooling, that part of schooling at home is to recreate that model in the house. Worksheets, tests, textbooks. Some parents even set up little schoolrooms in their house. That's not necessarily the best way to homeschool. There are other models that make homeschooling very successful. There's a reason why overall homeschoolers outperform people that have been in a traditional model. We'll talk about those reasons and we'll give alternatives for how to think about structuring your school day. The digital divide. One question is, how long should I have my kid sitting in front of a computer, or should I have my kid looking at a screen all day? The short answer is no. But it's more complex than that. We do live in an age where most professions require some degree of digital literacy. So how do you structure that? How much time should a child spend in front of a screen as they go through the schooling process? What are the goals of using the computer, and how do we teach ethical use when computers are getting used in the house? Play More is a session that talks about play. It's easy to see how play is important to our kids. You don't have to teach kids how to play. This session hopefully will help you understand as a parent how play is important to learning. In fact, it's probably one of the most pure forms of learning that we actually have. How can that be leveraged, designed for, and enjoyed and celebrated in your home? We'll have a whole session talking about play. So if you have any questions around any of the sessions that you've just heard about, drop a note in the comments. I'll look through those and try to make sure I answer that question when I do the session at your conference. Speaking of which, I want to thank the organizations that put on these conferences. They do a wonderful service to the homeschool movement and the homeschool community. So as you come to a conference, you're helping yourself with your homeschool, but you're also supporting an organization that lobbies for you and advocates for you and puts together resources for new homeschool parents. Thank you for doing that.